Hey y'all, it's Grace. Welcome back to the channel. So, I have something that I would like to share with you. Well, it's actually going to be two things, side to side. So, I promised y'all that I would do my music stuff on Sundays. And even though it's not a cover or an original song, I am going to be doing a review. So, Ben Platt did the original, I forget the girl's name, but he did the original of, Only Us from Dear Evan Hansen, and then Then Dan and Shay and Carrie Underwood did it together. So I'm going to be playing both of them side to side, and I'm going to be giving my critiques / opinions / thoughts. So without further ado, let's just jump into the video. Echo turned down. I hope y'all will be able to hear this, but I gotta be quiet because family is starting to go to sleep. So, Echo, play Ben Platt, Only Us.
Only Us by Dreyuss and Ben Platt on Amazon Music.
Echo, turn up. Screw it. Echo, what are you doing? Echo, resume. What is my Echo doing? Hold up. Echo, play Only Us by Ben Platt.
Only Us by Dreyuss and Ben Platt on Amazon Music.
Echo, volume 3. Echo, volume 3. There we go.
I don't need you to sell me on reasons to want you. I don't need you to search for the proof that I should. You don't have to convince me. You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good. I don't need more reminders of all that's been broken. I don't need you to fix what I'd rather forget. Clear the slate and start over. Try to quiet the noises in your head. We can't compete with all that.
Okay, so my opinions and thoughts on that are her vocals are really clean and precise, and on some parts they were super duper quiet, like a whispery kind of tone, and on other parts she was super bright and vibrant on her vocals. Now Ben Platt I love. Besides Dear Evan Hansen, he has a lot of good music, and I'm going to be recommending some more of it as the weeks go on. Anyways, so I felt like his vocals were very clear and airy. And they were very vulnerable, but also both of their consonants and vowels were very they were very pronounced, and it wasn't over the top, but it also wasn't, not pronounced enough to the point where you couldn't understand it. And I think we're towards the end where they were starting to do harmonies and melodies. It sounded really good together. It wasn't too mixed. There wasn't too much of a production, but like it wasn't like there wasn't any production or anything like that. So yeah, I think separately they are absolutely brilliant, and together they're even more brilliant. So with that being said, I'm going to play the second version and then I will give my thoughts on that. And I'm gonna do that right now. Echo, play Carrie Underwood and Dan+Shay, Only Us.
Only Us, from the Dear Evan Hansen original motion picture soundtrack by Carrie Underwood and Dan+Shay on Amazon Music. I don't need you to sell me on reasons to want you. I don't need you to search for the proof that I should. You don't have to convince me.
Okay.
You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good.
Echo, pause. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pause it during the second one. So already the piano is a lot higher. It's more prominent and clear within the not the regular version, but within the original version, the piano was quieter. On this version, her vibrato, in comparison to Lauren's vibrato, is a lot brighter and darker. And you can obviously tell her mouth is shaped into the point where it is a lot more open, and Lauren's mouth was a lot more closed. And Carrie is being a little bit more belty, and Lauren was being a lot more, like, not quiet, but very whispery and airy. So I'm gonna continue. Echo, continue.
I don't need more reminders of all that's been broken. I don't need you to fix what I'd rather forget.
Okay, I'm sorry. Echo, pause. Echo, pause. Okay, perfect example, and I'm sorry I'm pausing this second one more than the first, but with Carrie's vibrato, she's zigzagging it. So, reminders, that's not straight. In the original, reminders, that was straight. And broken, it's the same exact way. Original version was straight. This version, it's not, it's zigzaggy. So yeah, echo resume. Echoes resume.
Try to quiet the noises in your head. We can't compete with all that.
Echo pause. Echo pause.
So
Echo
what if it's
pause.
what
Okay, I should not have to say that 3 times for it to pause, first of all. Second of all, she is a lot more nasally. It sounds like she is breathing in on some of her consonants and vowels in comparison to tongue-tied. Sorry. In comparison to Lauren, Lauren is definitely not breathing in on her consonants or vowels. Like Carrie Underwood, I swear, she's literally holding her nose like this and not saying anything. So that's why it sounds more nasally. And Lauren isn't. It's obvious Lauren is actually trying to hold it in for at least a 6 count, if not, I would say a 12 count, and then letting it out. Sorry, I'm super tongue tied right now. I don't know why. Echo resume. Echo resume.
says and joy, yes. And what came before won't count anymore or matter. Can we try that? What if it's you? What if
Echo
it's
pause.
me? What
Echo
if it's
pause.
someone
Okay, another thing I picked up on just now, I don't know why. Carrie's, what if it's us? What if it's us and all? And only us. That's it's a lot more airy, breathy, more passionate. It actually sounded like, and before I found out it was Carrie Underwood doing that, I honestly thought this was Ariana Grande because of the tone and the pitch and the breath control. I really, really did. Then one of my friends last year told me, nope, it's Carrie Underwood. And I said, you gotta be messing with me. And they said, nope, go look it up. So I looked it up and it said right there, Carrie Underwood. So yeah, that's how good Carrie is being right now. But Lauren's version is not as breathy, or passionate. And that's not a bad thing. She's putting a lot more, I guess Carrie is putting a lot more emphasis on the words. She's thought of something she's gone through. And obviously Lauren thought of something she went through too, but two different people, they can go through similar things, but not the exact same things. So yeah, echo resume.
to be? And the rest of the world falls away. What do you say? I never thought there'd be someone like you who would want me. So
Echo
I'll
pause.
give you 10,000
Echo
reasons
pause.
to not let me
Echo.
go.
Echo. Pause. Okay. I'm sorry I'm pausing this a lot. And I'm sorry for the multiple ECHOS's, but It's not cooperating with me. Anyway, so something I noticed in Dan and Shay's part is the drums are a lot lower in volume, and they are not the same perplexity, I guess the word is. They're not as flowy, and they're not as precise or rhythmically in comparison with the vocals. Now on Ben Platt's, the drums are rhythmically following his vocals. His vocals are very driven and empathetic and passionate. But I think with Dan and Shay's, it's a little bit more complex, complicated, and just a little bit more quiet, more breathy. So yeah, echo, resume. Echo, echo, echo. Pause. Pause. Okay, another thing I've realized is Ben Platt's on that part is a lot lower. It is in, I believe, a B flat. Now, Dan and Shay's, I can't tell what key it's in, because they're really just making this like a maze. 1 second, I think it's a D flat. Next second, it's a C minor, I want to say, and then the next second, it's A minor, I want to say. And then it goes back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, echo, resume. Echo, resume. Echo, turn down. Echo, pause. Okay, I turned it down because I realized I am kind of blasting that and people are sleeping. So I wanted to be respectful. But anyway, something I noticed, if y'all can still hear it, is in the original version, Lauren was taking over the "You're saying it's possible, we can just watch the whole world disappear." But in this version, Dan and Shay is taking it over. So that's kind of interesting. So yeah, echo, resume. Echo, pause. Echo, pause. Another comparison, Carrie was taking over the harmony slash melody. It was more prominent. It was more darish, I think the word my mom uses, which means bright. It's kind of a bit of a punch in the face. It's basically what it means. And Dan Shay was still harmonizing slash being in rhythm and everything. But on the original, Ben kind of takes over on that part a little bit more than Lauren. So it's just interesting on how if there's an older song and someone else covers it, in this day and age, things can change. people can change, vocals can change, production can change, the way they make things complex and fun and just really cool and musically interesting. So yeah, echo resume. Echo resume. Echo pause. So I don't know if y'all heard that, but they did see. And sorry, I'm really just not in pitch tonight. My voice is kind of sore. But yeah, that was more glamorous and just absolutely stunning. In the original version, it's still stunning, but it's higher. It's not as soprano-y. It's not up there in the sky, so you don't notice what Carrie and Dan. So you don't notice what Carrie and Dan and Shay are saying. In the original, you can obviously tell what Ben Platt and Lauren, forget her last name, are saying. And the lyrics are, "Till you're the only one I see. It's just you and me." So yeah. Echo resume. Echo resume. Echo resume. Echo pause. Okay, in the original, the more was straight, and it went from a C minor to a B minor. In this version, it's going from a D minor all the way up to an A minor. So yeah. And all these minors and majors, don't quote me on it. It's just my guess, it's my prediction, it's what I think. I'm not the greatest at musical scales, but I like to take chances and guesses and stuff. So yeah. Echo resume. Okay, that ending was absolutely gorgeous. I didn't even want to pause it. But the rest of the world falls away. The rest of the world falls away. The rest of the world falls away. That was just stunning, and it was very polished and precise. I know I've used precise in this video a lot, but it was just it was on point, it was in key, and it was really good. Now the original ending, it's still good, but it's not as good. So my conclusion on this video is, as a whole, I like the original version better. But ending wise, I like the Dan and Shay plus Carrie Underwood version better. So yeah, that wraps up this video. If you like this video, please smash the thumbs up button. if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're listening to my videos or watching my videos, please click the subscribe button and keep all the post notifications on. Hope everyone has a spectacular Sunday evening, and I'll talk to you later. God bless. Take care. Bye. Speech on. Stop.